Have you ever wondered where the roots of one of the world's oldest civilizations lie? Time travel with me back to the Bronze Age, to the fertile plains of the Indus Valley. Here, one of the world's earliest urban civilizations sprang to life around 5,000 years ago. Picture a society sophisticated beyond its time, with well-planned cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. They had intricate drainage systems, grid-like city planning, and even public baths. This was the Indus Valley civilization, a testament to the ingenuity of the human mind, even in its early days. Yet the story of Indian civilization doesn't end here. As the Indus Valley civilization declined, the torch of culture and knowledge passed to the Vedic period. This era, named after the religious texts known as the Vedas, held sway from around 1500 to 500 BCE. The Vedas, written in the ancient language of Sanskrit, are a treasure trove of hymns, rituals, and philosophical musings. They form the foundation of Hindu philosophy, a religion that is deeply intertwined with the cultural fabric of India. The Vedic period was a vibrant time of intellectual exploration and spiritual awakening. It was during this period that the seeds of Hinduism were sown, which would later bloom into one of the world's major religions. Imagine a society where the cosmic principles of Dharma, righteousness, Artha, wealth, Kama, desire, and Moksha, liberation, guided daily life. Picture a world where the divine was seen in every element of nature, where the spiritual and the earthly danced together in a colorful tapestry of life. This was the Vedic period, a time of profound spiritual exploration and philosophical inquiry that has left an indelible mark on Indian culture. Thus begins the complex tapestry of Indian history, woven with threads of cultural richness and diversity. As we journey forward, each period, each empire, each struggle, and each victory adds another layer to this tapestry, forming the rich, vibrant, and diverse civilization we know as India today. Or what if I told you that India was once home to some of the world's most powerful empires? Delving deeper into the annals of history, we discover the Maurya Empire, a beacon of administrative efficiency and military prowess. Established by Chandragupta Maurya in the 4th century BCE, the empire was consolidated under the reign of his grandson, Ashoka the Great. Ashoka's rule was characterized by a unique blend of benevolence and strategic diplomacy, a combination that ensured peace and prosperity across the empire. Ashoka's transformation from a ruthless conqueror to a compassionate ruler following the Kalinga War is a narrative that has resonated through the ages. His adoption of Buddhism and its principles of non-violence and tolerance led to the spread of this philosophy far and wide. Ashoka's edicts, inscribed on pillars and rocks across the subcontinent, stand as silent testimonials to his enlightened governance. But the chronicles of India's imperial grandeur do not end here. Fast forward a few centuries to the reign of the Gupta Empire, often referred to as the Golden Age of India. The Gupta period, beginning in the 4th century CE, was a time of great advancements in arts, sciences, and literature. This era witnessed the creation of timeless classics like Kalidasa's Abhijnana Sakuntalam and Aryabhata's pioneering work in astronomy and mathematics. In addition to these cultural and intellectual feats, the Guptas also fostered religious harmony. Although Hinduism was the state religion, Buddhism and Jainism flourished under their tolerant rule. This era saw the construction of magnificent temples and monasteries, which remain architectural marvels even today. All these elements combined, the Maurya and Gupta empires were not just political entities, but cradles of civilization. Their unique blend of enlightened governance, cultural richness, and religious tolerance laid the foundation for the diverse and vibrant India we know today. These empires not only shaped India's future, but also left an indelible mark on world history. Did you know that the Indian subcontinent was a melting pot of diverse cultures and religions? The dawn of the 7th century saw the advent of Islam in India, marking the beginning of a new chapter in the country's rich tapestry of history. Islam first made its way to India through Arab traders on the Malabar coast of Kerala. The new faith gradually spread, gaining acceptance and influence, eventually leading to the establishment of the Delhi Sultanate in the 13th century. This marked the beginning of Muslim rule in parts of India, with the Sultanate being a significant player in the political landscape of the subcontinent for over 3 centuries. The Sultanate was eventually succeeded by the Mughal Empire in the 16th century. The Mughals, known for their architectural grandeur, left an indelible mark on India's cultural landscape. The iconic Taj Mahal, an epitome of love and an architectural marvel, stands testament to the Mughals' aesthetic prowess. Parallel to the story of Islam's influence, a new chapter was unfolding on the shores of India, the arrival of European powers. The Portuguese were the first to establish a trading post in India, followed by the Dutch, the French, and finally the British. These foreign powers sought to exploit India's abundant resources, leading to a period of colonial rule. The British East India Company started as a trading entity, but gradually assumed political control over large parts of India. The impact of British rule was profound, with far-reaching implications. It introduced Western education, legal and administrative systems, while also causing economic exploitation and social divide. This era was a period of profound change, setting the stage for India's struggle for independence. The intermingling of diverse cultures, the architectural brilliance of the Mughals, and the impact of European colonization collectively shaped the socio-political fabric of India, paving the way for the country's journey towards self-governance and ultimately freedom. Imagine a peaceful revolution that moved the world. Can you guess where it happened? We're talking about India's fight for independence, a struggle that was as much about winning freedom as it was about redefining the very means of struggle. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw a wave of nationalist movements across the world, but none quite like India's. The Indian independence movement was unique, not for its cause, but for its method, the principle of non-violence. At the heart of this non-violent revolution was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. More commonly known as Mahatma Gandhi, he believed in satyagraha, or insistence on truth. He envisioned a struggle that was not just against the British rule, but also against the violence, hatred, and injustice that came with it. One of the most defining moments in this struggle was the Salt March, also known as the Dandi March. In a move that was as symbolic as it was strategic, Gandhi and his followers walked 240 miles to the Arabian Sea, defying the British salt tax. They made their own salt from the sea, a simple act that shook the foundations of the British Empire in India. Then came the Quit India movement in 1942. Gandhi called for do or die, a direct challenge to British rule. The movement was met with severe repression, but it only strengthened the resolve of the Indian people. Finally, after decades of struggle and sacrifice, on the 15th of August 1947, India achieved independence. The world watched in awe as a nation won its freedom, not with guns and bombs, but with steadfast resolve and non-violent resistance. India's struggle for freedom is a testament to the spirit of resilience and non-violence. It's a story of a nation that stood its ground, a story of people who chose love over hate, peace over war, and truth over falsehood. And most importantly, it's a story that continues to inspire millions around the world even today. From a newly independent nation to a global powerhouse, how did India make this journey? Let's delve into this tale of transformation. In the aftermath of independence, India stood at the crossroads of its destiny. The nation was battered and wounded, yet hopeful and determined. The first order of business was to build a framework for governance. And so, in 1950, the Constitution of India was adopted, establishing the nation as a sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic republic. However, the road to progress was riddled with challenges. A predominantly agrarian economy, With a substantial portion of the population impoverished, India had to tread a delicate path of growth and inclusion. In the early decades, the country adopted a mixed economy model, with the state controlling key sectors. The pivotal turn came in 1991 when India embraced economic liberalization. This marked the beginning of a new era as India opened its doors to the global market. Private enterprises flourished, foreign investments flowed in, and the economy began to soar. The reforms of 1991 are often hailed as the watershed moment in India's economic history. Simultaneously, India was making strides in science and technology. The information technology boom of the late 90s and early 2000s positioned India as a significant player in the global IT landscape. Indian scientists, engineers, and entrepreneurs have made remarkable contributions, from launching satellites into space to developing cutting-edge software solutions. The journey of modern India is a story of resilience and reinvention. It's a testament to the nation's ability to rise from the ashes, to adapt, to innovate, and to forge ahead. It's a story of a nation that has consistently strived to balance tradition and modernity, to uphold its rich cultural heritage while embracing the opportunities of the new world. Today, India stands as a vibrant democracy, an emerging economy, and a diverse cultural hub, a testament to its rich history and resilient spirit. This is modern India, a nation that continues to evolve, to dream, and to strive for a better tomorrow.